Welcome to LATAM MedTech Insights. Today we are exploring the dynamic market for cardiac monitoring and ECG devices across Latin America. The demand here is surging, driven by a rising prevalence of cardiovascular diseases and an aging population in key countries like Brazil, Mexico, and Colombia. This creates a significant opportunity, but navigating the path to market is filled with complex challenges. The primary hurdle is the fragmented regulatory landscape. Each country operates as a distinct entity with its own set of rules. For instance, Brazil's ANVISA is notoriously stringent. They often require local, in-country testing for certain devices and mandate that all technical documentation be submitted in Portuguese by a local registration holder. This is not just a translation task. It involves a deep understanding of local technical standards and clinical data requirements. Let's consider a real-world scenario we have seen. A promising German medtech company developed an innovative wearable ECG patch. They targeted Brazil first, attracted by its large market size. However, their initial submission to ANVISA was rejected after a 9-month review. The reason was a seemingly minor discrepancy in the way their risk analysis data was presented, a format specific to Brazilian requirements that was not in their original CE mark dossier. This rejection forced them to restart the process, ultimately causing an 18-month delay and the loss of first-mover advantage to a competitor. This case highlights a critical pain point, where a lack of deep local regulatory intelligence becomes a major commercial barrier. Beyond regulatory hurdles, manufacturers must understand the unique market dynamics. The shift towards telemedicine, accelerated by the pandemic, has opened new doors for remote patient monitoring devices in countries like Chile and Colombia. However, successfully launching a device requires navigating a dual healthcare system with a large public sector that is price-sensitive and a private sector that demands the latest technology. This means your pricing, reimbursement, and distribution strategies must be tailored for each specific market. You cannot simply apply a one-size-fits-all approach. Success in Latin America depends on a granular, country-by-country strategy executed with precision. It requires local expertise to not only achieve registration, but also to ensure sustained market presence and growth. For companies looking to overcome these hurdles and unlock the potential of the LATAM medtech market, expert guidance is crucial. To learn more about how to build a successful regulatory and market access strategy for cardiac devices or other medical technologies in the region, please feel free to email us at info@pureglobal.com or visit our website at https://pureglobal.com.